Score 1,171.1 points. Season 8 league position, number 3. Slam participation 8 out of 8 times. Top 5 placement, number 4. And no King of the Mic titles yet, but he might take it today, right? Yeah? Okay, can I please have a big round of applause for Soetry, everybody?
A whirlwind walks towards Malapile's home's dusty yard, and he watches, ready to send it away. He has been taught how to point at hearts of whirlwinds to signal that it is not welcome here. The whirlwind would then unclothe sand grains, then wear its dust as organs as its spin walks to the neighbors. The neighbors too chases the whirlwind further from where could have been his home. And the young storm does the same with the neighbor's dust. Collect. In this village, boys are told to go play with their neighbors. Malapile is told to go play with Mashilu, and Mashilu told to play with their other friends. This happened until there are enough barefooted boys to carry dust from their homes into the yards, and as they play, dust would grow as high as above their heads. Dust on their skin, their hair turning brown, their broom-like feet dusting off playgrounds, dust on their skin, clothes accompanying them to their mother's scolding, and dust left hanging on air. See, this happened each and every time he broke things at home. Grandmother's guest plates, her saucers, and more things made of bone ash. He broke them all before learning how to break other boys' bones. Now he is a whirlwind in his grandmother's sight, wearing the village's dust and running into walls for fun. And it took me 24 years to know the identity of this dust. It is a lesson on how to break away from home, how to break the smaller boy away from his home, how Malapile breaks in tears until the dust in his eyes becomes mud, how mud holds in his crying, how mud builds a heart in his eyes, how the heart in his eyes whispers a warning, how the heart in his eyes is a symbol for his heart being away from home but closer to clenched fists, how nothing but anger grows in his eyes, how his eyes are open doors to staying at home, but he's always told to go outside to grow. How the smaller boy envies the bigger boy. How Malapile is impatiently waiting for his turn to stop crying this dust. Is a boy making his father's house dusty. How his father's belt is the only hand that cares to whip the dust off his skin and clothes. Now this dust is Mashilu and Moraka in a clean classroom. It's them dusting each other's face with fists. It's them making the classroom dirty with blood. It's others cheering about who kept the other one cleaner. This dust is every boy wanting to be more dust. It's heavily breathing out until angry exhales storm out like the whirlwinds we chase away from their homes. See, this dust is a boy wanting to be dustier. It's Mashilu, it's Moraka, it's Malapile, and their neighbors being whirlwinds. It's their mothers pointing at kitchen doors to puke them out during the day, that they learn how not to cry or cough in each other's presence. This Malapile we're winding away from home. Mashilu we're winding away from his home. Every boy we're winding away from his home, but all towards each other's homes. Is every house in this village facing a blind storm. This here is a story of how it took a village to raise a storm.